finish. Number 24, your leader. And we got a spin over in turn 2. Coming around, green's up, they're down. Chuck Gurney up into that number 3 slot. Botash with a problem takes the number 4 modified to the infield. White flag, final lap. Wow, what a barn burner. Your winner in the 24 out of Fremont, Greg Bennett. Second to the 15 out of Fremont, Tammy Wright. Third to the number 1 out of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. Fourth to the 10 out of Napa, Garrett Andrews. And I believe, I better say unofficially, but I'm pretty sure, the 25 of Todd Dennett in your 5th position. Number 50, sponsored by Tracy Muffler, Philpott's Garage, Tracy Auto Parts, and Motor Supply of Manteca. It's a 1934 Ford Vicky there out of Manteca himself. This is Ryan Philpott. Move up to the, where do you want to go? The outside? Let's go all the way up to the 9 car, alrighty. Sponsored by Tracy Auto Parts. Jerry Borges, Chief Executive Officer of Borges Trucking, on board there for a sponsorship also. And West Coast Systems, Larry Allegri Trucking, designs by Lisa, and Sori's Hay Service. A 37 Chevy out of Banta. This is Mike Borges. Downside to the 00, sponsored by Charlie's High Performance Machine, My Tees, Tracy Auto Parts, and Checkerboard Radiator at 32 Dodge out of Tracy Charlie Korea. Outside front row, the 01 ride. This is a 1933 Dodge. He's also sponsored by Charlie's High Performance Machine, My Tees, Tracy Auto Parts, and Checkerboard Radiator out of Tracy, Bill Dorsey. Inside front row, the gentleman got here late after I got upstairs, so I apologize for no sponsors on him, but the 58 driver is Michael Mendoza. Your leader, the 01 of Dorsey behind him with the door wide open. That must be fun looking out. And the yellow comes out. I presume the action there is because this division is not allowed to have any forms of wings, so they'll shut his door so he doesn't have an unfair advantage. Although I would think that wing would be pointing in the wrong direction. That'd be what you call a broken wing. And they tell Bill Dorsey, we can't get it shut, so you'll have to drive one-handed and hold it. He says, sure. I'd pull your leader. Here they come. We got a green. Up in a battle for that second slot. Borges on the inside, Dorsey on the outside. Man, Borges stabs it through there that time to take over that second position. I don't know about that one. And the yellow flag falls off of turn 4. And the 9 of Mike Borges obviously having restart problems here tonight as far as his engine, so when he gets spun around and loses the power, he doesn't have the opportunity to get back into action under his own violation, so I'll try to... Lights out, flagman's looking. Charlie stands on the gas, we got a green. your winner in the 00 out of Tracy Charlie Correa. Running second out of Banta in the 9 car, Mike Borges. Third place to number 50 out of Manteca, Ryan Philpott, and fourth to the 01 out of Tracy, Bill Dorsey. Back of the pack, number 71, sponsored by Chuck's Hamburgers, Brandon Tire, The Sign Shop, Bob's Trucking, Gilligan's Motorsports, Knowles Auto Supply, Steve's Bagel Kitchen, Economy Muffler, Randy's Race Palace, Mustangs Plus, Finish Line Awards, Pierce Brothers Racing, Clement Racing, Stramiska Racings, McAnally Motorsports, Ted Rouse, Bardall Motor Oil, and Action Video out of Stockton, Scott Gilligan. Front row outside, car number 0, sponsored by Brooks Racing, El Camino Tire, and Grand Auto Sales out of Stockton, Mike Brooks Sr. Inside, pole position, number 58, sponsored by Stockton Service Station Equipment, Kennedy Auto Company, Wheels by Paulson, The Parts House, Randy's Race Palace, Action Videos, Stramiska Racing, Gillette Racing, Pierce Brothers Racing, Brooks Racing, Circle Track Supply, A1 Carburetor, and Bardall Motor Oil out of Stockton, Fred Clement. Uh-oh, we're going to go with the 3-5 routine. We're going to split it into 3 5-lap segments. And we'll award points to each, 3 to win, 2 for second, 1 for third, for each of the segments. Add them up when they're done, and see who's the bestest with the mostest. Mike Brooks up in front. So they'll win on that segment, 2 to 0 of Brooks, then the 58 of Clement, the 71 of Gilligan. So that gives Brooks 3 points, Clement 2, Gilligan 1. They'll invert the finish order, bring them back up for segment number 2. Clement and Brooks. Totally different outlook. So the 3 points for the win to the 58 of Clement, 2 to Brooks, and 1 to Gilligan. Gilligan bringing them in. We got a green. And Gilligan liking that turn number 2 over there. We get a restart flag flying. So no laps down, 0 down. Brooksy gets it pointed the wrong way over here. And Fred Clement takes over the lead as they come to that yellow flag on lap number 3. Here they come, last 2 left. Clement and Gilligan side by side. We got a green. White flag, final lap. Race to the yellow, race to the yellow, race to the yellow. In this case, race to the checkered. Fire them up, fire them up, fire them up. Spin them around. Gilligan wins that final segment. When you add it all up, you have Fred Clement with 7 points, Mike Brooks with 6 points, and Scott Gilligan with 5 points. So that's the way it'll read in the records. The winner of the main event will be Fred Clement. Second place to the 0 of Mike Brooks. Third to the 71 of Scott Gilligan. Event formed up on the track, way back there in the corner. Looks like the 24 car, sponsored by Professional Appliance Installers, 99 Recyclers, the White House, Manteca Service Center, McSperrin Auto Glass, and GB Industrial Spray out of Manteca, Barry Carpenter. And Nate's moving up to the number 52. And the 52, no sponsors listed. I wish somebody would give him some sponsorship so I can say something nice about him. Out of Manteca, this is Mike Soyseth. Drops down to the number 4, sponsored by Colorcraft Paint and Body of Lodi. Out of Manteca, Sean Layton. And he's moving up to car number 49, sponsored by Kick-A-Tire, Valley LP Gas. Out of Lodi, Larry Bowles. And he goes down to number 79, sponsored by, well, if I get the right page, I'd know who it's sponsored by. Too much dirt up here, I can't get a hold of my paperwork. Sponsored by Karki Appraisals, Bradshaw Radiator Service, Griffith Construction Incorporated, CNA Specialties Screen Printing, Precision 6 Hairstyling, Economy Muffler, Wheels by Paulson, Golden State Roofing, Motor by Dalla, R&R Patio, Manteca Tow Service, Manteca Janitorial Service, with a special thanks to Scott and Richard Johnson out of Manteca, Casey Tinnen. And he's going to go up to the 10 car, patted on the roof one time, sponsored by Economy Muffler, Speedy Oil Change of Manteca, Tony Carollo Trucking, and Carollo Farms out of Lathrop, Anthony Carolla, or Angelo Carollo. Where'd I get Anthony? Nice try, huh? We move down to the number 61 car, sponsored by Harold W. Thompson Incorporated, Ad Art Signs, Ready Mart, and Jackson Rancheria Casino out of Manteca, Guy Gabor. He wants the number 14 car next. We'll give it to him, sponsored by Ray Bunn Landscaping and Repco Racing out of San Jose. It's Rockin' Ray, Ray Bunn. Inside to number 7, sponsored by Guardian Pest Control, Mike's Tire and Detailing, Goodyear Commercial Tire Center, Highway 120 Auto Dismantlers, Load Dog Farm, Central Valley Ag, Tri-County Leasing, the Bensons, Economy Mufflers, and Tough Boy Sales out of Escalon, Joe Cambra. And he goes up to number 33, sponsored by Ward's OK Tires, Pete's Muffler, Cabral Western Motors, and Kelly's Custom Wheels out of French Camp, Darwin Davis. Over to number 60, sponsored by Borges Trucking, Tracy Auto Parts, and Cox Brothers Tires out of Banta, Mark Borges. Over to number 93, sponsored by Professional Appliance Installers, 99 Recyclers, The White House, Manteca Service Center, McSperrin Auto Glass, and GB Industrial Spray out of Manteca, Jamie Carpenter. He moves inside to number 6, sponsored by Don's Radiator, Joe Dondero Farms, Randy's Race Palace, Uncle George Solari, Westine Farms, Nature's Country Corner, Highway 120 Auto Dismantlers, Mom and Dad Solari, Pizza Plus, Mike's Tires, Podesta Farms, Wheels by Paulson, John Hoff and Son, Paul Brink, and Bob Bronini. Out of Manteca, Sam Solari. Over to car number 23. No sponsors listed for Virginia. Out of Stockton, Virginia, Patterson. Oh, way up in front. Sponsored by Woodward Automotive, Ad Art Signs. The number 45. Out of Stockton, driven by Don Beck. Looks like we got them all. Bender, bending time. Lights out, black bands looking, coming around the corner. We got a green. Three wide off the corner. Everybody okay so far. Look out, look out. Don Beck up in front in the 45. With that lead, but they're roughing it up back there. Hang on, hang on. Like the 45 of Beck, if my eyes serve me right, tangling up with the 61 of Gabor. And Gabor gets the worst end of it, pointing the wrong direction over there, yellow flag flying. Sam Solari bringing him around. We got it, flag out this time for the 24 of Barry Carpenter over here in turn 2. Starter has the yellow light out. Sam Solari paces him down the back straightaway into the corner. Coming around, picking up the gas. We got a green. And Solari with a major problem down that front straightaway. Joe Canberra takes over that lead. Yellow flag, the 60 of Borges, the 14 of Bunn. Lock up over there off of turn 2. Both of them pointing right up into the wall. Looks like the 14 of Ray Bunn got the worst of that. 60 of Borges under motion. But he's got a problem with that front end by the look of it. Lights out. Joe Kempra bringing him around. Here we go. We got a green. Yellow out, the 10 of Angelo Carollo. Sideways over there, it looks like the 33 of Davis into his door. Not sure on the other one. Is that the 24 possibly of Barry Carpenter? Here they come. We got a green. All by himself. He picks it up. No yellow, no yellow. 61 out of Manteca, Guy Gabor. Number 8 for the year, number 8 in a row. Second place, hard haul from the back of the pack for him too in the 6th car out of Manteca, Sam Solari. In the 3rd slot, number 79 out of Manteca, Casey Tinnen. 4th place to the 10 car out of Lathrop, Angelo Carollo. Unofficially in the 5th and final position as far as I take him, the 45 of Don Beck. And that'll do it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being here. Remember, we are closed next week and the week after for the San Joaquin County Fair. See you all back here Friday night, June 27th.